And today my guest once again is London Reyes. So is there something you could point out that she has done well in the district, that any services she's brought, or something you could commend her on over these 3 terms?
Well, I mean, I think what she does very well, and I have to give her credit for, is deceiving people. I mean, she cuts millions of dollars of services on a county level that affects Southwest Yonkers.
Yes.
And then she turns around and says, okay, we're going to, reestablish $1,000 here and $1,000 there. I'm going to cut all these services and I'm going to give kids 200 book bags.
Yes.
As though that's going to make a big difference in the community. So she's able to win the messaging because people don't really understand that she is a conservative, which is right of the Republicans. She's funded by them. She's helped by them. I don't think people realize she doesn't meet with Democrats.
Well, some people, she's gotten some press, I think, especially on the countywide level. I assume they know somewhat in Yonkers that she conferences with the Republican Party and votes with them and with Mr. Astorino.
Let me just touch on that a little bit because I think it's important. Think about this for a minute. I coach basketball. I have dance programs, singing programs. I'm very involved with programs. Can you imagine having 2 basketball teams and they call a timeout, and instead of me going to huddle with my team, I go to the other team? Well, that's what's happening in Yonkers. And I think people need to understand what's really happening. You have the conservatives and the Republicans that teamed up and they took over the Democratic Party. Think about that for a minute. Virginia Perez has never been endorsed by the Democratic Party before. Today she has. Wilson Terrero went with the Republicans to redistrict Yonkers as a Republican, even though he's a Democrat. And they're running side by side, like Batman and Robin, and like bosom buddies.
I'm sorry, Wilson Terrero is who? I'm sorry.
He is the former city council person representing the 2nd District, and he is challenging Corazon Pineda Isaac for that seat. She had beat him previously.
I believe was the only woman and only Hispanic on the board, right?
Can you say that again? The only woman and the only Hispanic person
that was on the
and
board,
they want her out.
And in the Democratic Party did not support her. They chose. I'm not sure who they chose. They chose someone to be. They chose
Wilson.
Oh, they chose this Wilson to be in her place.
Think
and then she's out
gathering
as an incumbent. She's out trying to gather signatures.
Absolutely.
To give Hispanics and women a voice on that board.
Oh yes, and I'm doing everything I can to help with that process because I feel like what's happening to her is disgraceful, to be polite.
Is she in the same neighborhood as you're in?
Yes. Her district is in our district. You know what I feel? I feel that she's never had a partner on a county level. So when we talk about why is it that Southwest Yonkers is suffering, it's because I don't feel like there's a connection there. And I think that the left hand must talk to the right hand in order for things to get done. And you need that partnership and you need that cooperation. So when you hear Virginia Perez talk about bipartisan, what she's really saying is we agree to cut your services so that we can vote with the Republicans and make sure that you're not given what's rightfully yours, what you've earned. And anybody that disagrees with them, they tend to bully, attack, intimidate, and that includes reporters.
Yes, I've experienced that a little bit myself. I'm a little new to the Yonkers area. I've covered other areas in Westchester County, but it can be a little intense sometimes, I guess, when you're trying to ask questions.